What's up, MP?
Everything good, MP?
Welcome to the NBA Rising Stars Challenge, a game that has become such a special part of All-Star festivities.
And that's really because it always provides us with such an entertaining look at the next generation of NBA stars. In a game like this where the pressure's off and it's all about having fun, I think we really get an opportunity to see just how skilled these young players are.
Exactly. I mean, nobody's going to get on top of you if you go behind. Big time throwdown with flavor.
That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish. I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to catch up with Eric Spoelstra a few minutes ago. We talked about the matchup problems that Chet Holmgren presents. He said defensively, Chet can warp the inside of the paint. And at the other end, he's going to drag his matchup out to the three-point line. That's what makes this seven-footer such a special player. Guys?
Thanks, David. You brought the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Alex Song.
High motor type of player. Henderson fighting tooth and nail down low. And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fame. And for a guy who hasn't been able to get a ton of minutes this season, great that he's had a chance to show off his skill set here tonight.
And he does have some skills to show off. I mean, his opportunity for more playing time is going to come soon enough. He just has to stay patient.
Wembanyama, no good. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Week. And I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
Here's Henderson. To the middle. Here's Micic. No good on the three. Now the rookie's with it. Pass to Mack. Fires the three. Good for the fifth time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And Wembanyama up top. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
And some players in the Rising Stars Challenge aren't especially well-known yet. But this young man is someone we've already become very familiar with.
It has not taken him long to really establish himself in the league. I mean, he's been logging a ton of minutes.
The rookies shooting their first free throws here tonight. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the...
He's perfect from the line this time. And so it's the sophomores with it. 11-point game. Pass to Holmgren. Henderson outside. Right at the free throw line. Not going to fall. Starting off slow, he misses his first three from the floor. Carter with the bounce pass. Matt. That one falls, coming off Carter's feed. 15 points for the Magician.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Holmgren with a screen on Carter. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's the rookies now. 13-point lead. A shot by Messi, no good. Here are the sophomores with the ball. Pass to Henderson, 16 feet away. And he's still waiting to make his first shot for the night. Now 0 of 4. Outside, George. 32 seconds left in the first quarter.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
16 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Holmgren the pass to Jaquez. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Henderson inside the three-point line. Here's Matt. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. The rookies on top, up by 15. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter. Welcome back as we get a glimpse of the future here at the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it has been a fantastic game up to this point.
It certainly has. I mean, we know these young fellas can play, and they are putting on a show.
So on the floor for the sophomores, we've got Jaime Jaquez. Koulibaly is out there with George. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Thompson in at the small forward.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
A little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
And not much you can do besides foul Wemby when he gets that deep.
The sophomores shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. Free throw good, Wembanyama.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Lively. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Thompson. Here's Micic. He's covered by Mack. Here's Micic. Right wing. Holmgren wide open. Releases from the wing and drills it. Holmgren's got 5 now.
And playing up tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition, taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Holmgren the screen. Pass to Henderson. Takes the 3. Another miss. His 6th of the night after 6 shot attempts.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And there's the call on the Magician. That is his first foul of the game. There's 45 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Henderson outside. Thompson sets the pick for Henderson. Clock at 4. The sophomores need to get off a shot. Rejected by Mack.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Here's Mack. The three-pointer, no good. Thompson outside. Henderson outside. Over Mack. Got a hand on it. Got it up. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so we conclude the first half. Rookies lead by 14. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. Welcome back to this showcase of the amazing young talent in the NBA, the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it's not hard to tell just how much fun these young guys are having out there tonight.
That's exactly right. And the same goes for the fans. I mean, they're having a blast, too. What a terrific event this has been.
Saw out there with Ricochet. Then there's Shepard. Then it's the Magician. And it's clinging into the 5 down low. That's the rookie's 5. Here's Micic. He's covered by Mack. Wembanyama, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Shepard. Good on the shot. Shepard's got 5 now.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Holmgren kicks to Anderson. Back to Holmgren. Floats it up for Wembanyama. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
To the paint. Mack, good. Mack's got 4 this quarter.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Pass to Micic. Beyond the arc. Mack grabs the miss. Mack's got 4 rebounds in this game. Banked in off the glass. 30 points for the Magician.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen. Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Holmgren the pass to Henderson. Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Klingon. And there's Wembanyama on the assist by Henderson.
In the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent, and when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
Micic, the pass to Lively. And here is Holmgren. Back to Lively.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Micic. Here's Henderson. Here's the 3. Rebound, rookies. Mack's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Some changes for the sophomores. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Thompson comes in for Derek Lively. And Georgia subbed in for Scoot Henderson. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Micic. No good on the triple.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
To the left wing, here's Mack. Nailed from three-point land. Mack's got 13 points in the second half.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
The shot by George, no good.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last three ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
George finds Mack. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Mack's got 40 points.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Pass to Holmgren. Now here's Thompson. Holmgren sets the screen for Thompson. Over George. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Jaquez can't hit. And now running it up the court, Mack pushing it up. And the rejection by Holmgren. And it's out of bounds and last touch by Holmgren.
Substitute.
Sophomores making some changes. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Micic in for Coulibaly. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. George looking around. Back to Mack. Fires from deep. That ball, nice feed that time from George. George has got 3 assists tonight.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And so in the game for the sophomores, Jaime Jaquez is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Asar Thompson. Then it's Keontae George. And it's Micic in at the point guard position. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Back to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Here's Mack.
Oh, man.
And he dunks it down.
I tell you what, a lot of shimmying and rim rattling going on in this one tonight, guys.
These guys are spending more time in the air than they are on the ground, that's for sure.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Stolen by George. The finish. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Man, I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
Here's Micic, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
One thing I really like about Asar Thompson, he's a team-first guy, always willing to make the extra pass.
Mack, good.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Jaquez outside, lets it go from deep, sinks the triple.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the float.
Pass to Jaquez. To the inside, Micic. Here's Wembenyama. Thompson for three, and Klingon pulls it down. Thompson's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Inside, and again it will go. Basket is good from Mack. Mack's got 55.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
And here are the rookies. Down low. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Outside, George. We've seen the league, Clark, crack down on physical play more and more over time.
You know, I think in general that's a good trend and direction and change. The game was extremely physical and rugged in the early 80s and even into the early mid-90s. But things change, and I think the change is for the better. It's about player safety and protecting players, so I think it's a good thing overall.
Here's Micic. He's covered by Mack. Wembenyama, a screen. Micic's shot is good. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Sar to the wing right side. Launches it. And again, another basket good from Mack.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Thompson inside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Micic. Rebounded by the rookies. Now here's Mack. That ball's nice speed that time from Jordan. 64 points for the Magician.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And so it's the rookies taking care of business in this one.
What a terrific game. I tell you what, these young players are going to give us years of excitement to come. The future of the NBA is looking very bright with these guys, Kevin.
Terrific young players. It sure is. You're right, Greg. And this really was a fun contest to watch, as it always is. We hope you've all enjoyed it as much as we have. Thanks so much for joining us. For Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
Hey, props to MP on his...
The winner of the NBA three-point contest, we because the first 10,000 of you will be getting the blades that trail at quarterback. Fans, don't forget about our bobblehead giveaway game. Come to the game, bring your family, and get a
Welcome to this Thursday night in the NBA, right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, coming into this game, Stan, it's clear who the media thinks will win. We've been reading about it and hearing about it for the last couple days.
Yeah, but Kevin, you know, none of us in the media know what we're talking about. It's just a lot of speculation. and look, it's a cliche, but it's also true. The games aren't won on paper, they're won out on the court, and anyone in the NBA can beat anyone else on a given night.
Which makes me look forward to this one.
Absolutely.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. Austin Reeves out there with the Magician, and it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3 spot. Simons finds Williams. For 3, Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Pass to LeBron. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
Simons, the pass to Walker. Back to Simons. This one for 3. Anthony Davis with the rebound. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Lakers. Coming in on a 19-game win streak. They're set to achieve something very few teams have ever done. A win tonight would be their 20th win in a row.
Well, of all the ways to establish yourself as a powerhouse, this may be the best way to do it, by going on a phenomenal streak and looking practically unbeatable. One thing you can tell right now, they are playing with swagger, a sort of poise that they're backing up with execution. Not easy to do.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Here's Beverly. And Davis pulls it down.
Yeah, they might want to think about a high percentage look the next time down the floor.
No one near Reeves as he lets it go. Connects from 3-point range.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. He's checked in for the Trailblazers. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at the Celtics. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And when you look at the Lakers, they're one of those teams that people seem to underestimate, not expecting to be this high on the list at this point in the year.
And there's the call on the Magician. That's his first foul. Sharp's checked in for Klingon.
For your Trailblazers, number 17, Shaedon Sharpe.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Simons against Reeves. Looking to end the run. A nice shot by Simons.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
And it's Simons missing.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring. And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they've built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, the magician in that last matchup against Utah was all business. He contributed 51 points, and he was a force on defense. Came up with a lot of steals. Just a fantastic night for him. The kind he wants to have every night, I'm sure. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence. After last game, he wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Grant outside. And Davis sends it back.
A two-way star, AD has led the league in shot blocking on multiple occasions.
Well, he had boom! Woo! Wow! Oh, that was some power on that dunk.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
A different look now for Portland. Kamar is checked in, and Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Anfernee Simons. And then for the Lakers, Daniel Tice comes in for Anthony Davis, and D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Austin Reeves. Henderson, no good.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Here's Henderson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
It didn't take long for the Blazers to find Damian. Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Another round of applause for your Blazer dancer.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The guard pair are Henderson and Sharp. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Jabari Walker. And it's Kamare in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Into the lane. And it's Sharp missing. For Los Angeles, they've gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
And Walker throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Pass to Mack. Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the two biggest would be this. I think number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, you're not running back on defense, things like that. That I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again. And then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
Here's Walker. Out to Henderson. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, he can't get anything to go right now. It's time to look at affecting the game in other ways.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Trailblazers moving the ball around. Pass to Sharp. Clock at 6. There's the triple. Lakers with the rebound. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
Henderson, no one around him. Henderson with another miss.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Mack, good.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now, and even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Henderson outside. To end the run. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Well, Henderson utilizes the whole floor. He's just looking for the best shot he can get.
Puts it up from 12. Mack, no luck. And so it's Los Angeles out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it.
Their opponent is beating them up on the boards, and they're not taking it well.
No, they are not. It's been pretty embarrassing. And moving on, time to check out the midseason NBA. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. A fantastic game from the Magician in this one.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Taking a look at the Lakers. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. The Magician out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
It's deflected. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's in the air and down hard. Woo!
Oh, stop.
Here's Simons. He's given them a healthy dose of offense each and every night with an average of 20 points a game. Outside, Walker. Back to Simons. Pass to Grant. And Davis sends it back.
What a play by Davis. You think you can get it over me? Nuh-uh. Not on my watch.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And that one drops for him. Max got 6 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Reeves against Simons. Puts it up from 12. Again, Simons missing. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Davis setting the pick for Reeves. And he drops it in from the low post. Reeves has got 7.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage. Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end, just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. LeBron James.
Substitution on the court.
Now, here's Walker. And a few years back, the NBA coach decided to change how they do take fouls. It appears it's had the impact they wanted, don't you think?
I certainly do, Kevin. I thought it was a great rule change. There's almost nothing more exciting in NBA basketball than the fast break. And take fouls were limiting that. Now that we've gotten rid of those, we're really getting to see the athleticism of NBA players.
Yeah, because we want to see the finish, don't we? We want to see what happens when they do get off on that kind of play.
That's where the excitement happens.
Rob Williams is out there with Walker. Then it's Patrick Beverley. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Grant in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Free throw line jump shot. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Tice passes to Mack. Over Beverley. Mack, no luck.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option there.
LA has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range.
2 minutes in the game.
Tice against Grant. Back to Mack. From deep. Buries it from three-point range. Mack's got 33 points.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Los Angeles has gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Pass to Christie. 16 feet away. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Assisted by
35 points for the Magician.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And this will push their record to 39 wins and a good effort tonight.
And they put themselves into the driver's seat in regards
to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only one left to play.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for the Magician.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
To the paint. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And that one is stuffed right through.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Williams kicks to Walker. Over Hayes. Walker's shot is off. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Out left to the wing. Here's Christie. Pass to Mack. From the arc. Misses there. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping wood. Way to bring home that W. Man, the air really is thinner up here. Hope you've been running.